years and years ago reading a book about Don Bosco or John Bosco, or I think he's called by both names, and being very impressed with it. Maybe I was quite young when I read that. I suppose over the years I've always kind of known some Salesians and not knowing too much about them. I've met an awful lot of them in India, some of them in India. But then Paulie comes to work in this area, and so we have a lot more contact with them. And I think one of the things that impresses me is that their emphasis on young people and their effort to get in tow with young people and to kind of steer young people in the right direction. And some of their interventions in life have really impressed me. Their intervention in the school in Selbridge, which is their school, and how they have the whole centre of education, the model of education are operating there, which really reaches out to people who are could be very easily marginalised by a school system or by life, and they're brought right into the centre of it. And some of their work in Dublin in homes for people who are homeless and so forth, very impressed with that. And in our area here, I think that we have a lot of young people who are very much marginalised, don't feel they don't fit in, and there's a lot of work needs to be done for that, and a lot of work is being done to try to bring them in and reduce the risk of being marginalised. And when I heard that the relics of Don Bosco were coming, I was very interested in getting them, and there's a lot of people who like to visit relics and so forth, and we had the relics of Therese of Lisieux down at the prison all these years ago, and they went down very well. Many people came to visit, but the reason why I want the relics here is that we maybe could reach out to use Don Bosco once again to reach out to young people who are marginalised. In many ways, maybe lots of people will come who are going to church and they'll like to visit relics, but maybe in some way that the relics of Don Bosco, when they visit here, that we can kind of invite the younger people to come, people who are at risk, marginalised, and that kind of give them a sense for whatever number of hours it here, that could be some kind of thought-provoking or reach out or caring for them, and in some way it might start a new beginning for them. And that is the whole idea. I'll be quite excited in bringing it here, and that would be the angle I would be looking for. Anyone else who can visit the relics, they could visit them anywhere else. But in some way that there could be a reaching out. It could be a Don Bosco one thing, that could be reaching out to young people.